Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions of the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
But you promised you were going to give them to you anyway. So,
I'm
something
Jim.
like that. I'm Nate, and I might get it right on some date.
Well, let's pull the pin ready. Welcome. We're gonna
Boom!
do
Oh,
we're gonna do another War Room edition because we love these things because it's a lot of headlines and stuff out there, and we pull these headlines from the mainstream media. We talk about them whether we've read the articles or not. Chances are we probably haven't, and we know you probably don't have time to either. So we're gonna tell you a story about what it is, and you're gonna believe us. Why, Nate?
well, you messed the other part up already. But if we're just average veterans, we've been around the world and we know everything. And we never been fact checked. This
Wow.
this is how you know we don't have a script because there's not one episode that's been the same in like 3 years.
Right. We'll figure it out as we go. But anyways, yeah. So welcome back, and I don't know. You want to dive into some headlines, or you got something to add?
Let's dive on in.
All right, let's
Sponsored
go.
by Miller Lite today.
Miller Lite. Oh,
They ain't paying us, but we're drinking it.
didn't they have a problem too?
Hmm.
Was that the one with the sexist commercial where they put out that women have been making beer for how many years now, and you put us in bikinis, and wasn't that Miller Lite?
That's probably Budweiser.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, U.S. has intel of Ukraine plan to attack Nord Stream pipeline months before attack.
Wait, isn't this like a year old now? Like, didn't they attack it last year sometime?
Well, the
Supposedly.
attack was yes, but now this is saying that we have intel of a Ukrainian plan to
Oh,
attack Nord Stream pipeline.
now they finally got intel.
Well, you know why, right?
Well, because obviously our intel sucks. That's why.
No, they need a couple
Oh,
months to write it up.
oh.
You can't be blaming us for the Nord Stream. So we need to get some intel that, Ukraine was planning it. Nobody said Ukraine did it.
They just plan to do it,
Maybe we asked Ukraine, hey, could you come up with a plan to attack the pipeline
and then we'll do it.
and then we'll do it for you? Like, I mean, that's the sad part. I know in the previous episode we talked about like China and how China views us is really bad. And I know the media there, is corrupt and they're just making crap up. But I mean, really, we've gotten to a point where, I love this country and I'm proud to be American and all that, whatever that means. But there is stuff we do need to be ashamed for, and it's not stuff me or you directly did. We were pawns in some of that stuff. But I mean, I understand how some other countries can hate us. I really do, because some of the crap that our leadership gets away with, for the sake of what? You know what I mean? Like now,
And
the difference is they're doing it to our own people.
and
Before we tolerated it because it was overseas.
what happened after the Nord Stream pipeline attack?
What?
Oh, exactly. What? What? So they blew a pipeline. Somebody did, but what happened? Nothing. They
Well,
go fix it. They go fix it and call it good. I mean,
no, they
no.
Russia had to divert it and whatever. But
But they did nothing else, right?
no, I mean I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
Yeah, like I don't know. They haven't put up a paper yet. They haven't brought out intel yet.
we gotta wait till next year to see what actually happened.
Yeah, we gotta wait till they find some more Biden stuff. Oh wait, look what we just found. Trump had a penny in his pocket that looked like it was from, a foreign country or something. It's crazy, dude. The psyops that these people are. See, that's the funny thing is like just what I was talking about. Our own CIA, FBI. Well, FBI is an internal, right? Our own CIA stuff used to be pros at this in other countries, right? And we just turn the other cheek, right? Because we're not those other countries. We've been told those countries are bad. We've been told, hey, they need to do this because there's weapons of mass destruction or something. We've been told all this crap. So we're really not much different. You know what I mean? So I can understand how a Chinese citizen or, a country that's not necessarily our friends, I can understand why they hate us now. Because now we're getting the internal psyops, which is internally destroying our country, which is crap they've been practicing for years in other countries. And nobody wants to believe it. They just want to pick a side, dig in, and say, hey, you know,
Practice makes perfect.
yeah.
If
So
we
the
can fool
pipeline,
them, we can fool us.
right? So the pipeline, like to me, how long is this? Like you just said, how long we had this intel?
Just came out, obviously.
Yeah, somebody just found it under a desk or maybe in by
Mm,
the garage.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how long have we had this? So why is it coming out now?
Something's gonna happen.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like if you get caught with something, like just bring it. I tell you, I used to love doing this with Mike. Just bring this into your own backyard. You know what I mean? Your own house. You bought a pack of cookies and they're open and half of them are missing. You didn't eat them. Do you wait 3 months to say, oh, wow, look, I found crumbs in my son's bed? Like, it doesn't happen that way.
I guess if you're not checking his bed, if you're not,
Right. But then you wouldn't know about it. You wouldn't care if you weren't looking for it, right?
yeah. Well, talking about coming out.
Now things like, yeah, Epstein now, that's a whole different thing. But this isn't about Epstein, but this is close enough. Twice as many members of Gen Z identify as LGBT and other letters as millennials. There's got to be right leaning headline.
Twice as many. So there's 2% now.
Mm. But it's just
I don't
still,
care what you. I don't care what you identify as. You identify as whatever you want to identify as.
right.
Keep it to yourself.
Well,
I
they
don't.
do.
I don't care. I don't care. You don't
But
gotta.
you have
You
to
don't gotta
care,
flaunt
dude.
it. I don't have. No,
You
I do
have
not.
to.
No, I do
No,
not.
listen to me. You
No,
have
I
to
do not.
care because that's
No.
the whole objective.
No. Well, guess what? I
If
don't.
if you didn't care
I
and it
don't.
was just about being whatever a gender,
And I'm fine
then
with
they
that.
would just go do it, right?
Right? And I'm fine with that. I
But they
don't care.
need you to care because this is all about
Yep.
validation. It's all
Nope.
about significance. It's all about, hey, look at me. You know what I mean? When I grew
I
up, we
don't
had the
care.
long hair, the band, long band hair band people. You know what I mean? That everybody had long hair, rock. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? If you're lesbian, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. If you're gay, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. If you're bi, I don't care. It don't affect me. If you're trans, I gotta look at these letters. I don't care. It don't affect me.
Right.
But
And
when you start throwing it down everybody's throat, that's when it starts making people pissed off. No one cares what you are.
no one's ever cared what you did in your
Probably,
bedroom.
probably almost everyone probably supports you too.
Right. And no different than heterosexual couples making out in front of people in public. I don't like that. So what does it matter if two boys or two girls?
Very,
It's
very
still
true.
wrong
Yeah, actually, you're
behavior.
right. Yeah, take your PD. I
So
don't care what your PDA is. Just take it to your own
no,
bedroom and PD whoever you want to PDA there with.
nobody would even know you were one of these things if you didn't have to put it on the front stage. What is
Yeah,
coming out? Like, did you ever come out straight? No. Why would you need to? Does anybody know whether you're straight or not? Hey, you're married to a woman. Oh, you must not be gay. Well, could you be both? Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. Let's have a coming out for this one. Like, it's all about significance. It's all about importance. It's about validation. That's all this garbage is. That's what they're trying to say in this headline. It's people. It doubled. Why did it double? Did it double all of a sudden because now people feel safe to come out? But yet every news agency is the LGBT, the alphabet mafia is under attack. These people, laws are trying to. So if they really feel safe, they wouldn't be coming out, right? But they are all coming out. It's not because they feel safe. It's because now they found a place to be significant. They found a group that's going to make them feel important. And nobody really, really cares. We just want you to leave us the hell alone.
do your own thing. I don't care what you do. Do your own thing. I'm fine with it.
Right.
I'm fine with all those letters. Just
And I think that
go and go and beyond.
the problem now is they're pushing it to children. Now, I think this
Wow.
has been a fact. I mean, this has been some, even in the heterosexual world. There's a reason we have age limits on all these things. There's a reason pornographies can't be seen by kids. There's a reason you go to jail for that stuff. Because everybody in this society believes that children don't need to be sexualized at young ages. So why is sex or gender or whatever construct or biological anything, why does that even get introduced to children?
Very
Yes, you
true.
tell them, look, you got these body parts that makes you this category. You're not a deer, you're not a furry, you are in something that society
Oh,
is called
whoa,
what?
whoa. They can be furries if they want to be.
All right, right. It's all right, man. So I lost it there, but
I haven't heard of anybody identify as a deer yet, though. Now you just started the next trend, Jim. You just started the next trend.
no, nobody's gonna do that because we get shot. They get shot all the
I was gonna say the same thing. They become venison.
time. It's deer season.
Well,
But you know what I'm saying?
we're gonna shoot this headline because we can literally beat this one to death.
It's ridiculous. It's a fad and it'll end at some
Yeah,
point.
we hope.
Wall Street trader makes 7.5 million on a suspiciously timed investment ahead of a surprise debt limit deal concession. Can you
You know
make
this.
sense of that?
You know what this is.
Your surprise face?
Yeah, imagine that. And I'm sure a bunch of people on the Hill did too.
I was just say the only difference here is it says Wall Street trader, not Pelosi.
But yeah, right. That's her husband.
Right. Yeah, but this is the sickness in the thing. This is exactly why rich people get a bad rap. Because these are not these this is unethical. It's just I don't care how it is.
Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. But
If
what's gonna
you
happen
have
to
the
him?
inside
What's gonna happen to him? Like I always say, what's gonna happen to him?
nothing because they
Nope.
got the money now.
So why not keep doing it? Why not keep doing it?
Well, they're gonna keep doing it. But
Yep.
that's what I said at some point this is why these arguments, Nate, are so difficult. Like I think a lot of far left lunatics, that have these ideas, like institutional racism or whatever it's called. I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? Is it institutional? Whatever.
I don't know.
Like when they have those crazy ideas, like you want to say no, that doesn't exist. But then there's stuff like this. This is, I mean, this is a system right here. This is a system that works the way it works, just like the government. Oh, there's no deep state. Yes, there is. Just like these Wall Street people are all in a little cabal. The little fish are trying to get up to the top so they can be in this little party, get the information because they know somebody, or they used to be in government, or the government person supports them, or they support the. It's a big game, and all us idiots down here that are poor, trying to get our table scraps, aren't in it. It's just that simple. We're not in it.
So I'm
We
gonna
don't have
guess.
access.
I haven't watched the news in a while, but I'm guessing the debt limit ceiling was agreed
Oh
to.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. What's this douchebag rolled over? I think we did a headline on that. Douchebag rolled over, and they gave him an unlimited debt ceiling or some sort of cap, but it can be overridden. Like it's like saying, here's a rule, but you have the authority to override it. And the lady
is,
straight out and came out and said,
isn't that are the rule? Can't all the rules be overridden? Isn't that how they make them themselves? You know?
yeah, well, that's how they rich themselves. I mean, that's what Trump said in his debate. He's like, yeah, I take advantage of the tax rules because you made them that way. I
God
mean, that's
forbid.
why I think people loved him
Don't have an
because he told the
insurrection though.
truth.
Don't have an insurrection because then you're un-American. You don't like the government. No, no.
Well, dude,
Most of us do not. Most of us do not.
it's not like I said. It's just these people. Like I don't know why people don't wake up. They will eventually. They will eventually when they stop being duped and they realize they're the one that's being played, and then they're gonna have to look people like us in the face and say, "Oh well, yeah, I don't know what happened."
That
Like
have
deny it because they're never gonna apologize.
don't categorize me with you.
All right, right. Because nobody's going to look you in the face. Army National Guard recruiting stats looking better following horrendous year. What's looking better mean? Why do you do that?
Because that's why it was a horrendous year, I believe.
Oh, right, right.
I mean, come on.
You got to talk to the radio people too. They didn't see you switch back to the last headline.
Switch back to a different headline.
The
Yeah,
last
I
one.
mean, the military's gone downhill. Why? I would not join the military now.
Right, right. Well, let me throw another conspiracy at you, though.
Oh yes, I love these.
Let me throw a conspiracy at you. Let's say you do see World War III coming, right? Let's say you see the collapse of this country and you really believe that it is a possibility. Where would you want to be?
Not in the military.
No. But what would you like to have access to?
Money, guns.
Money, tanks, ammo, big guns. Like, you know,
These kids ain't smart enough to realize that. Hey, oh
but it's the
shit, we're gonna
National
collapse.
Guard,
I need
dude.
a gun.
It's the National Guard. It's not the reserves where they can send you places. You are staying home.
No,
With
the National Guard. I've seen the National Guard deployed with us before,
yes, yes, but the state
Yeah.
has to approve it.
and they all will.
Well, yeah, sure enough. But I'd still take that chance. I'd take that chance over the reserves. That's just a conspiracy I just made up on the spot. But
Yeah.
it's still interesting to think about where, you get back in there, you got access to this stuff. Look
I
at the
want you
kid
to
that got
name. I
arrested.
want you to name one state that denied the National Guard to go to Afghanistan or Iraq. Just name one state. Name
One
one.
state,
Yeah.
Hawaii.
No, no, no. Name one that denied their. They might not have went, but name one state that denied the reserve or the guard to go over there. None. No state denied it.
You
They all
sure?
went. They all went. I don't know. Yeah, of course I'm sure. And they're
Oh yeah,
fact checked.
right. Okay, good point. Good point. Yeah, so no one's ever denied it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, I know the National Guard's supposed to be guarding the country, guarding the state. No, they're all deploying overseas now. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I don't know. I mean, the
not anymore.
stats
The
are
war's
looking
done
better.
now.
I don't know what looking better means anyway. Maybe they had a good month.
We got one extra person to join this year.
Right. I mean, yeah. And it's all because of that dude's commercial in the Navy. Remember the guy in the Navy, the drag queen dude who did the Navy commercial?
Well, this is Army National Guard, not Navy National Guard.
I know,
so-
but maybe that was so inspiring. People are like, hey, we got to get back in the military. Now they'll let us wear dresses.
I bet it was. I'm rushing right down to my recruiter's office right now.
Yeah. Is there a bonus?
There's a bone. Maybe not us.
A bone on us, in us? What? Is a bone in us? Oh, was that the last one? Oh, all right. I
Nope.
guess we're done.
I hope so. Oh,
Guess
I
we're
don't think-
done. Let's run down to the recruiter.
I don't think I missed one.
No, I think you got them all. But anyways, Nate, thanks again for showing up. Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you had a good show. We hope you get involved. Like, share, subscribe, go to the website, all that stuff. And if you're a veteran, get on here because we would definitely want to hear your opinion. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.